I live in a van, but I work for a living. I am in my office once or twice a week. The rest of the time I work remote. It's called hybrid work. It's just the new way things are. Unfortunately, I don't have a house. I rely on public places to do my work. Libraries, coffee shops, sometimes some other places. But I need 3 things to get through the workday: reliable internet, no background noise, and an electrical outlet. Finding a public place with all 3 of those things I have found is almost impossible. Yesterday, I worked in a Dunkin' Donuts, but I had to do an impromptu Zoom call with all the awful Dunkin's radio playing in the background. It was bad. There's an awesome Starbucks over here I've always wanted to work in. It's quiet, good internet, great people watching, but there are no electrical outlets here. So I got myself a new toy. It's a mini power station by a company called AFERY, the same company that made my main power station I used back there. I got this because I needed to fit in my backpack. I want to bring it in there with me and use it. I'm not sure how much juice I can get out of this. Can it get me through an entire workday? Can it power my laptop when I'm editing in Adobe Premiere? Because that sucks down a lot of juice. I don't know, if this actually works, it could be a game changer. I'm talking about blowing the doors wide open on places I can work. I'm going to test that out today, and I'm just thankful it's Friday. Might sleep at Walmart tonight over here. I don't know. We'll see. Let's just get through the day. Before I got my solar panels up until this spring, I would haul this huge power station into coffee shops with me. The thing is 20, 30 pounds. This thing weighs next to nothing. I don't know. It fits easily in my backpack. Look at this. I can just bring this in along with my laptop. So it passed the first test, portability. I have about 4 hours left in the workday. I want to work on, Excel and stuff like that. It needs to get me through that. If there's juice left over, I want to do some editing in this too. Not sure I'll do all 8 hours in this Starbucks. I like to move around, but let's move on in there. Hi, can I get a venti non-fat latte? Hot. You see why I like this place. It's inside a bookstore. Just the most relaxing place to work. But none of these tables have outlets. There's 8 or 9 tables here, only 1 outlet. It's always in use. I've always wanted to work here, but my laptop batteries die after an hour. So I'm putting this to the test. It's at 100% right now. It has 1 USB outlet here that I will use to charge this laptop. But that's not all. I also want to charge my AirPods right here. So I'm taking advantage of the USB-A outlet in the front. And I also want to charge my phone because why not? I like to use these things to the max. You know what I mean? There's 1 USB-C outlet here. So I will use the maglev to charge my phone. And I'm all set. Let's see how long this goes. I've got about 4 more hours to work. I want to get everything to 100%. And I want to see how much is left over. 99% right now. Pretty cool. So it's been exactly 1 hour that I've been working on the laptop, and this has gone down to 87%. Not bad. I've been using my laptop at full blast the whole time and charged up my AirPods to 100%. Yeah, there's 3 holes on this thing, and I'm taking advantage of every one of them. This one is charging my laptop, this one charging my phone, and this one charging my AirPods. So far, so good. I've only got 3 more hours left to go. At this rate, I should have more than 50% left. I do want to do more editing at the end of the day. Adobe Premiere on my personal laptop. That's going to put it to the test because that thing uses so much power. If this thing gets me through an entire day in 1 charge, that's a game changer. So far, so good. All right, I got to get back to work. Thank God this week is over. Oh man, it's 5 o'clock. So my phone is fully charged, my AirPod is fully charged, my laptop battery is at 100%. Let's see what the damage is after 4 hours of charging all this stuff. 60% battery life left in this thing. That's amazing. That's truly amazing. Oh look, they have one of those little protectors I need to take off. Whatever. So this thing is awesome. Right now though, I want to get to the gym so bad. Get a workout in, get a proper shower, and then put this thing to test round 2. Editing on my laptop, Adobe Premiere, whatever. For now, I need to get out of here. Even though this is actually the nicest place I've ever worked. Way better than any office. A bookstore, a Starbucks, so beautiful. And now I have a portable power outlet. Bought myself a little souvenir at the Barnes & Noble here. Just appreciation letting me camp out for 4 hours in there. The Art of War. I only got this because it's a misprint. The binder is on upside down. I've never seen anything like that. It was only this one copy. Might be a collector's item someday. Right now, I'm gonna go to the gym. I wanna work out so bad. Do some more weights. I've been trying to do like more weight training. Trying to do it like every other day. I heard you don't wanna like rip your muscles into shreds. You know, I gotta give yourself cooling off time. I wanna get myself in good shape. I'm gonna go see Zaza tomorrow. Make sure I'm all healthy. As for the portable battery, I'm not going to charge it while I'm in the gym. I think it's at 62%. I'm just going to leave it like that and then test it tonight while I edit, which might be like 4 or 5 hours. Put that thing to the test. One good thing about having the van is I can change into my gym clothes right here before I even go inside. I feel like it saves me a step. The gym is just so important if you're going to live in a vehicle. It's like, it's everything. I initially got it so I could have a place to shower in the winter. The winter because I empty my pipes when it gets cold in here, so I don't shower in here. But I've gotten into the whole workout routine. You know, it's just a great place to hang out, the gym. Planet Fitness also has a break room with Wi-Fi. I've worked in there sometimes. I find Planet Fitness Wi-Fi to be very unreliable, like super duper slow. If you're doing Zoom calls or something, it might be very choppy. And the consistency, the quality of Planet Fitness is very inconsistent. You know what I mean? Like some are great, some are just dingy and dirty. This one in Pittsfield is actually quite nice. The one in Natick, even though it's in a convenient location, was actually not that nice. So someone in the comments recommended going to Planet Fitness in Maynard, another suburb in Eastern Mass, so I might try that next time. For now, though, I gotta get my workout on. How long until you start noticing the gains in your biceps, whatever these muscles are called? To think for the last 2 or 3 years, I've just been doing all cardio the whole time. Intimidated by all the machines, I guess, or just disinterested. The dumbbells are all you need. They've been there the entire time. By the way, look at that. There's a Dollar Tree over there. I'm gonna try to get what I tried to get yesterday at the rest stop. Headphone, microphone combination. That's so if I'm ever in a noisy place like that Dunks yesterday and have to do a Teams call, I don't have to like have everything blaring off the computer audio. A microphone and ear pods helps a little bit. I'm not paying $20 or whatever they were charging at that mass rest stop though. I'll take a look at Dollar General, see what they have. They have what I need here, the type of microphone ear pod combo. It does not have a USB-C jack. It's that old-fashioned one. That's fine. It's for my work computer. This is probably like $3 or $4. The same thing that mass rest stop was charging $20 for yesterday. Crazy differential in price. I don't know why I don't shop here more often. $150 for the headphones that I-90 rest stop was charging $18 for last night. How crazy is that? I also got some other cool stuff. All this cost $5.77. Blows my mind. I got some raspberry banana smoothie body wash. I got some orange flavored laundry detergent. I needed some new stuff. And this, the most delicious of all, cilantro lime seasoning. I don't think I've had anything like this. I kind of want to pour all 3 of these into a bowl and just guzzle it. It's making my mouth water. So I'm going to run over to the Cumbies over here. And sometimes they have a banana there. I'm kind of craving one right now. that time of year when the temperature is dropping rapidly at night. It was in the 90s in here earlier today, around 80 outside, and right now it feels like it's 50 something. Might go down to 40s tonight. We're away from the coast now, you know, in the mountains. Another coffee, even though it's almost 10. I might regret this, but they were out of bananas and I need a little lift. I have unfinished business. I want to do about 4 hours of video editing using what is left. Let me turn the light on here. Of that portable AFERY power station. If it can last me through an entire work day and 4 hours of video editing, then that solves everything. It's so late now, there's only one place I can really go to work, and that is a grocery store. They're open till 12. It's that same Market 32 that I hate because they're so expensive. I think I actually need to buy food too, because I'm out of everything. This is the same strip mall I was at earlier today for the Starbucks doing all that work. This is a great strip mall right here. It has everything. Home Depot, Starbucks, a grocery store, Walmart, everything. Since I've gotten into, you know, living in a van, I've become a strip mall connoisseur. And this is one of the best ones in Massachusetts, honestly. This is a decent enough place to work. I've done editing here before, but same problem. There are no electrical outlets down underneath here. So I could only edit for like an hour until my battery ran out. This has, let's see, 60% of battery life. Is that enough for 3 hours of editing? This place closes at 12, so I got 3 hours to work with. That should be enough to edit around like 15 minutes worth of video. If this thing holds up, we will see. Stuttering over my words because I'm so tired. I brought that coffee in with me. I think maybe I'll show you guys a little bit of my editing process. I don't really talk about the YouTube nuts and bolts on here a lot. Some of you might actually be interested in hearing it because Adobe Premiere video editing is a ton of fun. It's just the best hobby ever. I'll show you a little bit of how I do. And I just gotta compliment the design AFERY did on this thing. You know, there's no separate cord. There is a cord that comes with it, used for charging it and for charging. It just pulls out like that, and it just sits flush. If I can do this one-handed like that, that'll charge my laptop. Yeah, it just sinks into its own hole that's completely flush. I like the design of this thing a lot. The part about the whole editing process I dislike the most is transferring all the video files from my phone or my drone or other devices onto the computer. It's tedious, it can take a while, but in Adobe Premiere it's so much fun. I'll show you a little example. The way you do video editing is you work with tracks. You drag one of the videos that I recorded today into the timeline here, and by default you're given 8 tracks. 4 video tracks, 4 audio tracks, and you can just blend them, layer them, make some semi-transparent, fade them into each other. You can unlink them, which means you click one like this, you go down to unlink, and then you can delete the audio track and just work with video tracks if that's what you want to do. Just a million things you can do in Adobe Premiere. I love this so much. Kind of like working with Photoshop. I like that software a lot. I should be paid by Adobe. I'm just the biggest Adobe fan. Anyway, it looks like I'll only have 2 hours to work with. At 11:30, I gotta stop this and get some food. So I won't be able to edit this whole video tonight. It takes me like 4 to 5 hours per video. I'll have to finish this one in the morning. Exactly 1 hour. That's what I got doing Adobe Premiere. I told you it sucks down juice. In that time, it went from 60% to 5%. I don't want to nuke the battery on its first use, you know. It's not good to absolutely kill it. I'll leave it at 5%. But 1 hour and what's that, 55%. So I could use my work laptop all day, an 8-hour day, and this could power the entire thing. Or I can do, let's see, 2 hours of editing. Not even 2, about an hour and 40 minutes of editing in Adobe Premiere on this thing. That's pretty good. I can probably suck down another 15-20 minutes just working on the laptop battery. So let's say 2 hours of editing on Adobe Premiere I can do in a coffee shop with this thing. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, I'm happy with it. But it's a late night. I want to get some food here before they close. I gotta get the 3 Ps, pretzels, paper towels, water, and also some food. I'm all out of food. So let's get that taken care of. I'm not sure where I'm gonna sleep. Get one of these bags. I like these flat ones. Some carrots and a little garden salad. I'm making myself a meat salad. It's not rosemary chicken from Trader Joe's, but they have some nice cold cuts here. Look at all the selections. Oven turkey, that sounds good. Off the bone ham. The maple ham is pretty good. This Cajun turkey, though, is so good. This is honestly too much turkey. I think I'll grab it anyway. Oh my god, it is cold outside. I'm gonna have to run my heat tonight no matter where I am. I think I might go over to this Walmart here and spend the night, although I kind of don't want to. I don't know. There's like a police car that keeps going around there. I don't know what's up with that. I have another option. I could wake up one of my friends. They're probably not up now. It's like almost midnight. There's a trailhead that I sometimes camp at. But, you know, I like to be out by 6 in the morning, very early. And frankly, I need more than 5 hours sleep. I'm so sleep deprived. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't want to go back to the business I slept at last night because I don't like to sleep at the same place 2 nights in a row. Let me just put all this crap away and then drive somewhere. Unfortunately, I'm way too tired to be driving around to some of my alternative spots, so I'm gonna go over to the Walmart over here. It's literally the next parking lot over. I don't like doing Walmart. It's just way too exposed. People write me and say, hey, I saw you at Walmart. Hey, what's going on? Like, everyone sees it, and I don't know. I feel like eventually it's gonna get me in trouble or something. It never has here. You know, I'm a good citizen. I leave no trace. I buy stuff at Walmart. I leave early. I try to leave early, except I really want to sleep in tomorrow so bad. So this is reassuring. Look at that. There's a huge RV. I guess they're spending the night here. That makes me feel a little less lonely. So Walmart it shall be. I'm not the only one sleeping here tonight. That makes me feel better. Always, always. I am going to stealth up, black out the windows. I don't think I'm going to turn the heat on because it just makes too much noise, the muffler. And it's actually not too bad in here. This gets really hot during the day and it tends to retain the heat for a long time into the night. So I'll be fine with that. I'm not fine with how tired I am though. I know I'm going to want to leave. I know I'm going to want to sleep in. I'm actually going up to visit Zaza tomorrow, and I hope I don't just get to her place and, like, immediately take a nap. I might do that. As for this thing, I want to put it to the test tomorrow and do a full-blown Adobe Premiere use of this. See exactly how much time I get. Right now, I'm liking this thing a lot. Like I said, the design of this is excellent. The cord that you use to charge the thing is not a separate thing. Something that annoys the heck out of me with laptops and other power stations. It's built into it on a retractable thing. Not only is it built into it, but it sits flush on the top and kind of snaps on with a little magnet like that. So you can stack it. I like the design of this a lot. It has 3 holes to choose from to charge stuff. Maybe I shouldn't say holes. Ports, maybe. 1 USB-C, that's what I charge my laptop with. A USB-A, I use that to charge my AirPods. And another USB-C, which I use to charge my phone. I not only got 4 hours of editing on my work laptop, 1 hour in Adobe Premiere on my personal. I also charged my AirPods and my phone from like 50% to 100% on this thing. So it's good so far. I'm going to charge it overnight. cannibalize my house power a little bit to charge it. I'm okay with doing that now that I got the solar panels up there. My battery is always topped off. I haven't been below 90% since I put those solar panels up there. They're the best thing ever. Right now, I am beat. I'm gonna eat my dinner and go right to sleep. Tomorrow, we'll tackle this thing, put it to the test in the morning, and I'll do my final review on the thing. I'm liking it a lot so far. All right, folks, good night. Oh, I am up. Let's see what the scene is like outside. I bet there's a lot of cars here. It's a little bit late. Oh, no, not that bad. Both me and that huge RV had a great sleep here last night. They're still here too, so don't feel bad. It's almost 8 a.m. Latest I've slept in a long time. Felt great. Great thing about sleeping at Walmart is you can wake up and use the bathroom here in the morning. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna head to a Dunks and finish this video, finish this test, get the car cleaned, and then today is a huge day. I'm going up to Keene, New Hampshire. Yeah, looking forward to it. So let's get a move on this day. Beautiful fall colors starting to emerge here in the Berkshires. Before the whole van life thing, up until a few years ago, I'd spend every weekend going up to northern New Hampshire and northern Vermont. They call it the Northeast Kingdom around this time of year because this is the peak fall colors right now. Late September in the White Mountains in northern Vermont. I've not done that at all this summer. It's crazy. I did go up to Keene last weekend, like I'm doing again today, but that's kind of southern New Hampshire, you know, it's not the mountains. I think next weekend I might actually do that. I might actually bust my photography gear. I get my camera out of storage, haul it up there just to shoot, just for old time's sake. You know, I love getting to a pond early in the morning, listening to the loons up there in Vermont before the sun comes up, doing some shooting. Yeah, next weekend I can do that. Holy crap, this road is so bumpy. The potholes here on East Street are just like a never-ending nightmare. I don't know why the city can't get its crap together. Anyway, the Dunkin' Donuts is right up here. I'm gonna finish this video, upload it. Familiar situation here at this Dunkin' Donuts. Great little corner table here on the floor with light, a window at both sides. I would love to work here, but no outlet underneath the table. I'm putting this to the test. I think I deduced last night that I can work for 2 hours on that thing in Adobe Premiere on my work laptop. I need to do about an hour more of editing and then do the whole upload to YouTube thing. That alone can take over an hour. I'm gonna be putting this thing to the test. It's gonna come down to the wire today. I don't believe it, just barely. I got this video done, uploaded everything I needed to do. I think in my last video I said the holy grail, the holy trinity of finding public places to work is quiet background, reliable internet, and a power outlet. With this AFERY, it's called the Nano 100. I now have at least one of those things. It can get me through 8 hours on my work laptop, which is the most important thing. And I can use it for editing. You know, 2 hours, 1 hour of editing, 1 hour of uploading. That's just icing on the cake. I'm gonna recommend this thing a lot. This is awesome. It's portable. I can throw it in my backpack. By AFERY, it's called the Nano 100. I'm gonna finish up here at the Dunks and then clean my car. Today is a big day. I'm going up to New Hampshire again. Gonna have a ton of fun up there with Zaza. Stick around for that. Thanks for watching this. You know, power stations are so important if you're gonna live in a van, and you're gonna want something you can throw in your backpack, not a huge thing to haul. So this is a big deal, in my opinion. Until next time, peace out.